A witness says on Sunday Dr. George Nagobads was bleeding from his head after this attack at the cemetery, yet he somehow managed to get back into his car and drive away. Everyone who knows him says he's tough and praying for his recovery. Crystal Lake Cemetery is usually calm and peaceful, an ideal final resting place.
It just looked like he was horrified and he was bleeding.
That is until Sunday afternoon around 3. This witness, who did not want to be identified, says he saw 94-year-old George Nagobads stumble into his car near the north side of the cemetery.
As the gentleman said to me that was bleeding I gave him my wallet and he still tried to kill me.
Nagobads managed to drive away. After a few minutes, this witness says he saw a young man looking through a wallet near this mausoleum and then chased him through the cemetery.
Blue hoodie with a dark backpack with lighter stripes, they're kind of two-toned. And he was riding a dark-framed BMX bike.
And by the time the crook got here, he threw his bike over, climbed the fence, and took off.
This is an isolated incident, and we're looking at it very closely.
The cemetery is owned by the Washburn-McCreevy family. Was this mugging captured, though, on surveillance, do you know?
No, it's very difficult to monitor 140 acres of a cemetery.
Owner Bill McCreevy says this cemetery is open to the public with walkers and cyclists passing through every day, and says this has never happened here before.
Is somebody that we know that comes here quite frequently.
Cemetery staff say Nagobads was visiting his late wife Velda during this attack.
He was the hockey doctor.
Nagobads was the Gophers men's hockey team physician for 34 years until his retirement in 1992. He also worked for the Minnesota North Stars in the late 80s and early 90s, and named team doctor for 5 U.S. men's Olympic hockey teams, including the Miracle on Ice squad that won gold in 1980.
He adored his wife very much.
Neighbor Kathy Schaufman says everyone in the Edina neighborhood where Nagobads lives is hoping he can recover.
It had to happen to him. That's not fair.
Cemetery management is still reviewing that surveillance footage, hoping they got a glimpse of this attacker. Police are investigating.